Hello and welcome to the 2017 Algonquin College Convocation ceremonies here at Canadian Tire Centre. I'm Brianna Jackson, your backstage host. I will be speaking to a couple of grads here right now who have some shout outs for you out there. Let's get it started.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I just want to say thanks to my friends and family for supporting me through this. It was really difficult and I'm really happy to be graduating.
Hi, my name is Lucas, and I would like to thank my family, my friends, and also my course mates that made all this happen. Thank you, my teachers in Algonquin, to make this beautiful ceremony for us. Thank you. Woo!
Hey everybody, shout out to my mom for waking me up those early mornings. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to my little brother Matthew and my boyfriend James.
I'd like to thank my family. Thanks for coming. Shout out to Ben Roebuck, the best professor out there, and of course to my Fab Four. Love you guys.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thanks, Janet.
Thanks for coming, fam. We'll be back shortly with more grad shout-outs.
I'm Michael O'Byrne reporting from the CTV News Desk. It's a big year for Algonquin College as it celebrates its 50th anniversary in 2017. As a graduate of the journalism program, I'm proud to be one of 167,000 alumni who got their start here at Algonquin College.
Algonquin College is celebrating its 50th anniversary from September 2017 through June 2018, and you're invited to celebrate with us.
So far, so good.
Thank you.
All paths lead to Ottawa in 2017 for Canada's 150th birthday and Algonquin College's 50th anniversary.
Two very impressive community milestones you won't want to miss.
Algonquin College's 50th anniversary year will be filled with pride, connections, giving back, and diversity.
All four of them. Okay, go.
I'm feeling good about this.
Very good.
There's so many opportunities to volunteer, connect, and celebrate with Algonquin College.
Come celebrate Algonquin College's past, present, and future with our 50th anniversary.
Stay connected with us online through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And share your memories with hashtag AC50.
Give me the hashtag again.
Hashtag AC50.
Beautiful. Good job. Hi, everybody. We're Mahler and Rush from the new Hot 89.9. Congratulations.
If you graduated. If you're here, you likely did graduate.
Yeah.
If not, things are going to get very awkward very, very soon.
Well, there's that one guy in the back who's not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
You actually should leave, sir, because everybody else
now
deserves to be here.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Everybody but you.
Yeah. I graduated in 1994, before the invention of the wheel.
Yeah.
And
just before. Fire was around then.
When did you graduate?
1998.
98, yeah.
In the brand new building. We had a brand new radio station. It was the first year of CKDJ when I started college. That was cool.
Yeah, when we started in radio, I had 2 cups and a string, and that's how we communicated with people. No, what we've learned from Algonquin is so many things. I think for me, it was teamwork. I got to actually work with teams there with the other students, and that helped me with the teamwork here on the morning show.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time with great people, and it was for the first time in my entire educational career where I would get up every morning and be excited about learning new things, and Algonquin gave that to me, and it was awesome.
Yeah, me too, what he said.
Yeah.
Seriously, we could sit here all day and just talk about us.
And we'd love to.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay, let's just talk about us.
So, I'm 6 foot.
Hang on.
What?
We should probably talk about some other grads. Let's do that.
All right, other grads then.
Hi grads, hello from the other side.
Congratulations graduates, welcome to the job force.
Congratulations graduates, you guys made it, man.
Congratulations graduates, welcome to the real world. Your real work has just begun.
Congratulations, you've made it. Time to enter the real world. My name is Heidi Helm. I graduated in 2003 from the Interior Design program, and my company is Urbanomic Interiors.
My name is Jared Fleming. Work at Morrison Hirschfield as an electrical designer.
I graduated from the Aesthetics program at Algonquin in 2015.
I graduated in 2009. I'm a stonemason, currently working for RJW Jem Campbell Stonemasons, and we've been on the Parliament buildings for the last 4 years.
I'm Jordan. I work at Mahogany Salon and Spa in Carlton Place.
I'm Sean. I graduated in 2013 from the Electrical Engineering Technician program. I now work for the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, the Ottawa Union.
My name is Duolu Sol. I graduated from Algonquin in 1998. I am currently the Director of Strategic Regulatory and Communications at the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission.
I graduated in 2005 in the Culinary Arts and Management program, and I'm the chef and owner of Wawati Catering.
Looking back, I would say their education was excellent. Learning to be able to communicate your ideas so that other people could understand what the heck you were talking about, because waving your hands in the air to explain what the space is going to look like doesn't work so well. So learning the drafting and all of the techniques so that you could make your ideas buildable was very valuable.
Less than a year ago, I was still in school, and then now I'm here working in my dream job in this amazing building, and I get to apply everything that I've learned.
I went to electrical engineering at Queen's and wasn't a fan of it. Transferred shortly after to Algonquin. 3 years later, successful and employed grads, loving my job every day.
People from all sorts of different backgrounds are trying to get into this sort of trade, and having that Algonquin education showed employers that I was serious about this career, that this is what I wanted to do. I mean, there's not a day that goes by that I don't use in some way either knowledge or hands-on skill that I learned at Algonquin.
After having done university and kicking around for a bit, I decided that I wanted to go into broadcasting. Algonquin seemed to have a really good program. Working in film and television has really been an asset to the work that I do now. I never thought I'd be working in government as a director of communications, but the experiences that I've had, they serve me well right now, as well as the network that I still maintain. They come into play on a regular basis.
Algonquin College gave me confidence. It gave me the tools that I needed to be able to strive into the modern world. I was inspired by my teachers to incorporate my traditional teachings, what was taught to me from my grandparents, but also use what was taught to me by the Algonquin College. And I've been in business for 5 years, and it's just true determination and passion and, staying true to who I am.
So I think as you leave Algonquin, you're going to have that sense of, did I do the right thing? Am I going into the right thing? And I think you have to feel confident after your years of being here that the professors, the teachers have taught you the right things along the way.
Yeah, I mean, believe in yourself, interview well, wear good shoes, brush your hair.
Or that too.
These are all good tips.
Yeah.
Algonquin gave me the tools I needed as far as getting into the workforce and into masonry, but also meeting the right people and having a great reputation that is respected among the small community of stonemasons. So it enabled me to get one of the largest jobs in North America, the restoration project on Parliament Hill, and to succeed in that. We've had the opportunities to do things on that project that have been unprecedented for scope, size of rebuilds, some great stone cutting experience, architectural and sculptural. Yeah, it's been a fantastic 4 years.
Having already done every single thing hands-on, plus the theory, you get a really good idea of how everything works, especially going into a service industry where you're talking to people all the time. That helped my confidence a lot, knowing that I had that actual experience.
I've had some really good experiences working with the government. It's taken me around the world. I was on an assignment with Privy Council Office working on the Afghanistan Task Force, and they offered me the chance to do some relief work in Kandahar, to go and have that experience as a civilian.
Hello and welcome to the 2017 Algonquin College Convocation ceremonies here at Canadian Tire Centre. I'm Brianna Jackson, your backstage host, and I'm going to be speaking with a bunch of grads who are about to walk the stage, but first they have some shout outs for some of you out there. Let's get it started.
Hi, my name is Chris O'Neill. I'd like to thank my mom and dad and my girlfriend Shelby for helping me through this year.
Hi, my name's Sophie Richard. I'd like to thank my mom for all the support and shout out to my cat Luna.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my family. I want to give a big shout out to my mom for always being there for me. Thank you. I'm glad I'm here. And yeah.
Hi, my name is Shirley Rodriguez. Shout out to my mom. Te quiero, mommy.
What's going on? My name's David. Just want to shout out my girl Rashid. Love my mom, my dad, my brother. More life.
Hey, Mom and Ben. Thanks for being here today. Love you guys.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Nana. Hi, Art. Thank you for being here for me.
My name's Liam. I like to shout out my mom, my dad, my brother, and my girlfriend. Thanks. Love you guys.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Thanks for everything. Love you guys. Shout out to the boys back home.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Thanks for everything. Good luck on the next 3 years.
Papa and Nanny, Mom and Derek, thank you so much. I love you guys. Thanks for all the support. Thanks, fam, for coming.
Thanks, Mom, Dad, Nanny, for all the support. Love you guys.
Hi, I'm Ben Smith. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for all the support. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Love you.
This is Devon here. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend, my mom, and everybody back in Montreal. Thanks a lot.
Well, that's a wrap for shout-outs out here, but congratulations to all of the grads, and thank you to all of you out there for support.
That there is work out there. You have the right tools. Algonquin has given you that. So good things will come.
Algonquin is an experience where you get your hands dirty, and I think you come out having experience and having knowledge, and you can apply it right away as soon as you walk out the door.
I think just know what a good position you're in. Algonquin grads definitely have that one up.
One of the pieces of advice I would definitely give graduates is when you're job hunting, be very persistent. You have to sell yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you.
Regardless of what you're doing, it's always good to take advantage of that network. Keep it active. You can never
Christine, Elaine,
the value
Brennan.
of contact.
The struggle is worth it. The hard work is worth it. Just the late nights is worth it. Everything is so worth it in the end, because for me the success is being able to do what I love to do every day.
If you really want something in life, you can't give up, and you can't always listen to the naysayers. Sometimes people's dreams are small, and you can't let that affect how big you want to go. So just go for it.
Christine, Elaine,
Sitting
Brennan.
here a new graduate, just know that you've got the skills, you've got the background,
Christine,
and you've shown
Elaine,
that this is what you
Brennan.
want to do. Algonquin's given you the resume and it's given you the knowledge. You've got everything you need for you now to go put in the hard work to get to where you want to be.
Congratulations, graduates!
Congratulations, graduates.
Judy Manhurst. Honors.
Congratulations, graduates.
Well, congratulations again, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it was a lot of
Christine,
us and not too much of
Elaine,
anything else.
Brennan,
There could have been more of us.
No, there could have been, honestly.
More of us.
Yeah. I mean, we can keep going right now, and I know you want to get going to your parties and your celebrations, but really...
More of us.
More
We
of
could just
us.
keep talking. Do you have a story you'd like to share? Maybe that story about the canteen.
All right, well, there was this one time, you know what, they want to go to their parties. Give us a call or email us, and we'll tell you about the canteen thing. It's killer, but once again, congratulations.
Byrne reporting from the CTV News Desk. It's a big year for Algonquin College as it celebrates its 50th anniversary in 2017. As a graduate of the journalism program, I'm proud to be one of 167,000 alumni who got their start here at Algonquin College.
Algonquin College is celebrating its 50th anniversary from September 2017 through June 2018, and you're invited to celebrate with us.
So far, so good.
Thank you.
All paths lead to Ottawa in 2017 for Canada's 150th birthday and Algonquin College's 50th anniversary.
Two very impressive community milestones you won't want to miss.
Algonquin College's 50th anniversary year will be filled with pride, connections, giving back, and diversity.
All four of them. Okay, go.
I'm feeling good about this.
Very good.
There's so many opportunities to volunteer, connect, and celebrate with Algonquin College.
Come celebrate Algonquin College's past, present, and future with our 50th anniversary.
Stay connected with us online through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And share your memories with hashtag AC50.
Give me the hashtag again.
Hashtag AC50.
Beautiful. Good job. Hi, everybody. We're Mahler and Rush from the new Hot 89.9. Congratulations.
If you graduated. If you're here, you likely did graduate.
Yeah.
If not, things are going to get very awkward very, very soon.
Well, there's that one guy in the back who's not supposed to be here. You actually should leave, sir, because everybody else deserves to be here.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Everybody but you.
Yeah. I graduated in 1994, before the invention of the wheel.
Yep.
And so
just before.
Just before.
Fire was around then.
When did you graduate?
1998.
98. Yeah.
In the brand new building, we had a brand new radio station. It was the first year of CKDJ when I started college. That was cool.
Yeah, when we started in radio, I had 2 cups and a string, and that's how we communicated with people. No, what we've learned from Algonquin is so many things. I think for me, it was teamwork. I got to actually work with teams there with the other students, and that helped me with the teamwork here on the morning show.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time with great people, and it was the first time in my entire educational career where I would get up every morning and be excited about learning new things, and Algonquin gave that to me, and it was awesome.
Yeah, me too, what he said.
Yeah.
Seriously, we could sit here all day and just talk about us.
And we'd love to.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay, let's just talk about us.
So, I'm 6 foot.
Hang on.
What?
We should probably talk about some other grads. Let's do that.
All right, other grads then.
Hi grads, hello from the other side.
Congratulations, graduates. Welcome to the job force.
Congratulations, graduates. You guys made it, man.
Congratulations, graduates. Welcome to the real world. Your real work has just begun.
Congratulations, you've made it. Time to enter the real world.
My name is Heidi Helm. I graduated in 2003 from the Interior Design Program, and my company is Urbanomic Interiors.
My name is Jared Fleming. Work at Morrison Hirschfield as an electrical designer.
I graduated from the Aesthetics program at Algonquin in 2015.
I graduated in 2009. I'm a stonemason, currently working for RJW Jem Campbell Stonemasons, and we've been on the Parliament buildings for the last 4 years.
I'm Jordan. I work at Mahogany Salon and Spa in Carlton Place.
I'm Sean. I graduated in 2013 from the Electrical Engineering Technician program. I now work for the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, the Ottawa Union.
My name is Duolu Sol. I graduated from Algonquin in 1998. I am currently the Director of Strategic Regulatory and E-Communications at the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission.
I graduated in 2005 in the Culinary Arts and Management program, and I'm the chef and owner of Wawati Catering.
Looking back, I would say their education was excellent. Learning to be able to communicate your ideas so that other people could understand what the heck you were talking about, because waving your hands in the air to explain what the space is going to look like doesn't work so well. So learning the drafting and all of the techniques so that you could make your ideas buildable was very valuable.
Less than a year ago, I was still in school, and then now I'm here working in my dream job in this amazing building, and I get to apply everything that I've learned.
I went to electrical engineering at Queen's and wasn't a fan of it. Transferred shortly after to Algonquin. 3 years later, successful and employed grads, loving my job every day.
People from all sorts of different backgrounds are trying to get into this sort of trade, and having that Algonquin education showed employers that I was serious about this career, that this is what I wanted to do. I mean, there's not a day that goes by that I don't use in some way either knowledge or hands-on skill that I learned at Algonquin.
After having done university and kicking around for a bit, I decided that I wanted to go into broadcasting. Algonquin seemed to have a really good program. Working in film and television has really been an asset to the work that I do now. I never thought I'd be working in government as a director of communications, but the experiences that I've had, they serve me well right now, as well as the network that I still maintain. They come into play on a regular basis.
Algonquin College gave me confidence. It gave me the tools that I needed to be able to thrive into the modern world. I was inspired by my teachers to incorporate my traditional teachings, what was taught to me from my grandparents, but also use what was taught to me by the Algonquin College. And I've been in business for 5 years, and it's just true determination and passion and, staying true to who I am.
So I think as you leave Algonquin, you're going to have that sense of, did I do the right thing? Am I going into the right thing? And I think you have to feel confident after your years of being here that the professors, the teachers have taught you the right things along the way.
Yeah, I mean, believe in yourself, interview well, wear good shoes, brush your hair.
Or that too.
These are all good tips.
Yeah.
Segu agwegu diganadasa ninkats. What I said was, greetings everyone. My traditional name is Diganadasa. My English name is Ron McCluster, and I'm the Executive Director and Special Advisor to the President for Indigenous Initiatives at Algonquin College. It is with great excitement that I welcome you to today's 2017 Algonquin College Convocation ceremonies. As guests in the territory, the college would like to acknowledge that we exist on unceded, unsurrendered territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people. In recognition of this, we've also invited some drummers, the Ottawa River Singers, who will be drumming for today's ceremony. Please stand for the procession of the graduates. Yowango, Yoyanladi.
Way at Ohio, Good afternoon. Please be seated. Before we begin, I just want to say thank you and miigwech to the Ottawa River Singers for leading us in and for their performance in celebration of our students. It was a very meaningful and a fitting way to begin our ceremony. Once again, for the Ottawa River Singers, miigwech. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Convocation 2017. My name is Claude Brûlé. I am the Senior Vice President Academic at the college, and it's my distinct honor to be your Master of Ceremonies this afternoon, helping to guide us through this afternoon's festivities. It's also my honor to extend a sincere and warm welcome to our graduates, their families, and friends. Convocation is a very important event, a time to celebrate our graduates' achievement. You, graduates, have come to the college with a dream. You have successfully completed your studies, and today you will receive your diploma or certificate recognizing that accomplishment. You are now ready to meet the challenge that lay ahead. We wish you well and are delighted to have you this afternoon and salute you. We also welcome all of our friends and families who are watching via our live web streaming. We are so thrilled that you are able to join us today for this wonderful celebration. And for those of you on social media, apparently we're trending very well, so keep those tweets coming at #Algonquin 2017. At this point, I would ask all those who are able to please stand and join our vocalist, Laura Christensen-Scheffens, who just graduated yesterday from the Performing Arts program in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Laura. Please be seated. I will now introduce the members of the stage party, beginning on my far left. I will ask that they remain standing until all have been introduced, and I would ask the audience to please withhold applause until all have been introduced. Laura Stanbra, Vice President, Student Services. Victoria Ventura, President, Students Association. Barbara Hill, Algonquin Elder. Ron DeGenidis McLester, Executive Director and Special Advisor to the President on Indigenous Initiatives. Scott Anderson, Executive Director, Communication, Marketing, and External Relations. Doug Witherspoon, Vice President, Innovation and Strategy. Dr. Barbara Fold, Dean, Faculty of Health, Public Safety, and Community Studies. Cheryl Jansen, President. Dr. Jack Kitt, President and CEO of the Ottawa Hospital and our honorary degree recipient. Jim Brockbank, Member, Board of Governors. Peter Nadeau, Member, Board of Governors. Brent Brownlee, Director, Ancillary Services. Peggy Austin, Acting Director, Algonquin College Foundation. And Dr. Krista Pearson, Registrar. Please be seated. And now may I ask the faculty to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to join me in recognizing the faculty of Algonquin College and the contributions they make to the success of our graduates. Yes. Thank you. You may be seated. Before we continue, I'd just like to take a moment to recognize one of our faculty that we lost this past year. Lindsay Harris, who is a professor in the Police Foundation's program, sadly passed away at the end of this past semester. He was a professor in the program for 28 years, and he will be sincerely missed by our students, his colleagues, and the college, and we certainly miss him here today. Ladies and gentlemen, in a moment I will be calling upon Cheryl Jensen, President of Algonquin College, to come forward for our President's Address. But before I do, I would like to bring your attention to the new backdrop that you see behind me here, which depicts the college's new coat of arms, which we unveiled for the first time yesterday. As one of the college's legacy projects to celebrate its 50th anniversary, the creation of a formal coat of arms is truly a milestone in the college's history. And you're now a part of that history. You are the first graduating class to have this beautiful coat of arms embossed in your degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Now, I'd like to take a moment at this time to show you a short video about the new coat of arms, and then during the President's address, President Jensen will speak a little more about its significance. Let's roll the video now. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our college president, Cheryl Jensen.
Thanks very much, Claude. Well, good afternoon, graduates of 2017. It's such an honor to be standing here before you today and to congratulate you for successfully completing your chosen program. On behalf of the Board of Governors of Algonquin College, I want to welcome all of you, our graduates, your families, and your friends. Now, some of you may have friends and family who cannot be with us here today, those of you who are here from other countries, but we know they are thinking of you with love and with pride. You know, we have students at Algonquin College from almost 100 countries, international students who enrich our culture and teach us so much at Algonquin, in the city of Ottawa, and in the Ottawa Valley. And let me add my welcome to all of those who are watching this event online. Graduates, I also want to thank each and every one of you for choosing Algonquin. We know you had many choices, and we are grateful that you chose us. Now, I may be a little biased, and I know our employees feel that same bias, but I will say with confidence that you chose well. Algonquin's reputation for quality and innovation is well recognized, and you should display your certificate, diploma, or degree with a great deal of pride. And speaking of this pride, I know that many of you are joined here today by people who support you, and those who have likely helped you in some way as you have taken this journey. Helped you with encouraging words, late-night phone calls to ease the occasional jitters, and most likely, urgent calls for money. So let's thank them and tell them we love them. If you're a family member or a friend of a graduate, please stand as you are able so that our graduates and the entire Algonquin community can show their gratitude. Please stand. Thanks very much. That'll help too. It's a bit of a long ceremony and gets the blood going a bit. I also want to personally thank our employees, our faculty, staff, and administration here at Algonquin. No one works harder than this fine group to support our students, and it shows. You consistently give them very high marks in student satisfaction for a college of our size. I want to talk to you for just a few moments today about the next big phase of your life journey. Some of you came here directly from secondary school, some after completing part or all of a university degree, or as preparation for a delayed or second career, perhaps in community and justice services, as a paramedic, or as a practical nurse, to name just a few who are graduating today. And you know, you're graduating at a very special time in Canada, our sesquicentennial. Canada is 150 years old, and in a short period of time, there will be a really big birthday party here in Ottawa and in every large and small community from coast to coast to coast. It's also a very special time in Algonquin's history and in the history of the entire college system in Ontario. As Claude just said, we are 50 years old in 2017, which for some of you here today may seem like a really long time. For me, and I dare say a few of my colleagues in the room, it doesn't seem long at all. What else happened in Canada 50 years ago? Well, our new Canadian flag was just 2 years old. Medicare and the Canadian Pension Plan were coming online. Of course, there was Expo 67 in Montreal. The Ottawa 67s of the Ontario Hockey League was formed. The Museum of Science and Technology opened in Ottawa. Oh, and the Toronto Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup for the last time. Well, we almost made it this year. So, okay, back to colleges. The college system was founded by former Premier William Davis in 1967. I'm proud to say that I've had the honor of serving in the Ontario college system as a professor, a chair, dean, vice president, and president since 1983. So not that far before our 20th birthday. And I've seen so many changes in that time. Believe it or not, smoking in classrooms was not allowed, which was a fairly recent change when I embarked on my teaching career, but you could smoke everywhere else. You could smoke in the hallways, in the cafeteria, in offices. There were no computers in the classrooms, let alone cell phones, not even whiteboards. Most of our students came directly from secondary school. Now, more than half of our students who walk through our doors and take courses or programs online have worked or taken a university course or entire program before joining us. Students from other countries were a rarity, and now they enrich our culture in so many ways. At Algonquin, over all 3 of our campuses, we expect 10% of our total student population to be international students by the fall of 2017. That's this September. And we didn't even pay attention to potential students with whom we share this great country, who were here long before any of us, and from whom we could have been learning so much, our Indigenous learners. Now, at Algonquin, we have the fastest growing population of Indigenous learners in the province. I'm very proud of this and consider it a great responsibility to do our part in fulfilling the call to action in the Truth and Reconciliation Report of 2015. So what's in store for us in our next 50 years? I believe this is rooted in our past and in a confident vision for what's in store. Today, you just saw this in our new coat of arms, which, as Claude said, is inscribed for the very first time in our 50-year history on every one of your diplomas, certificates, or degrees. You'll notice a lightning bolt, a dramatic force of nature, which symbolizes the spark of inspiration, innovation, and transformation. This symbol is very significant. Why? Because while you have been at Algonquin, we have been inspired by you, your dedication, perseverance, and your commitment to the community. It's your determination that brought you here today, and that will serve you well in the years to come. The sprig of cedar in the shape of the maple leaf, this reflects Indigenous and Canadian cultures, and you should be proud to have the ultimate symbol of Canada, the maple leaf, on your credential. We are so fortunate in Canada, this great country, the 8th safest in the world, where we have the freedom to speak openly, to study, and to work. The sprig of cedar was used intentionally. It represents healing, curing, ceremonies, building, and creating. Your programs at Algonquin have given you the skills you need to build, create, innovate, and to help in the care of those who need it most through our allied health programs, our social services programs, and the volunteer work of each and every one of you. The volunteer work of which we at Algonquin are so proud. And the cedar is an evergreen. I think that's a perfect reflection of our graduates. You have the resilience and the grit to not only survive anything that the world throws your way, but to be the architects of your future, to build your future, whether you're an entrepreneur and create your own job or you work for a large organization. I know you will work for that company like you own it, with the pride and commitment to make sure it's successful for the next 50 years. The wampum belt. This is a sign that we have chosen to weave our past long before the last 50 years, so that we, the travelers, can learn from the earliest stewards of this great country, so that we can remember those on whose shoulders we stand, who have built Algonquin, our programs, and the alumni you will meet here in the Ottawa Valley and around the world. And speaking of those upon whose shoulders we stand, the history in our coat of arms also includes people like Ken Schultz. We had a ceremony about a week ago for Mr. Schultz, who is now 95 years old. He was asked by the provincial government to be one of the architects of a new form of post-secondary education, something special. He came up with a vision when he viewed 8 acres of farmland on a dirt road just west of what was then Ottawa. Let me say that we all stand on the shoulders of Mr. Schultz and his vision of what would be called Algonquin College in 1967. He was the first dean of technology. The coat of arms also includes the Thunderbird, which shows that you are powerful. Just remember that with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, that's not an original. Spider-Man said that, but I like it. In Algonquin's 50-year history, we have graduated more than 170,000 students who are now part of an alumni family and part of communities here and around the world. Like alumnus Fred Monpetit, a former public health regional manager and director of nursing in Rankin Inlet. Fred is Nunavut's first chief nursing officer. It was during his 3rd year of nursing at Algonquin College that he spoke with a Nunavut recruiter. After graduation, he arrived in Nunavut and has been there ever since, focusing on recruiting Inuit into the nursing profession. Or alumna Joanna Schubert, the clinical manager for surgical suites at the Ottawa Hospital. Her vision and expertise have helped reduce wait times for surgeons, built state-of-the-art operating rooms, and enhanced patient care. She speaks across North America and serves as the president of the Ottawa Regional Operating Room Nurses Association, the Operating Room Nurses Association of Ontario, and she is also a board member of the Operating Room Nurses Association of Canada. I think we're in good hands. Or alumna Jennifer Barclay, who suffered an unimaginable tragedy in her family. But after graduating from our victimology program, Jennifer is now a researcher in a groundbreaking Algonquin-led study that is looking at resilience. Through her work, she is combining her own personal experience and her training at the college to help people across Canada cope with their own experiences with violence. And I'm happy to say that she is returning to us as our new coordinator for the victimology program. In an interview with the Ottawa Citizen, Jennifer said that everyone is unique in where and how they find their strength. Despite her circumstances, Jennifer found her strength in helping others. And I could go on and on about our graduates. Your work at Algonquin has given you the skills to succeed in this rapidly changing world, a world that is changing from traditional work to a world where you can create your own business, your own work, and your own career path. And we are always here to help through continuing education classes here or online as you are off and away. In fact, we will be following you closely, more closely than we have followed our alumni in the past, to assist with your setbacks, celebrate your successes, and help in building your resilience to lead to lifelong success. You are now a proud member of the Algonquin College Alumni and Friends Network. I encourage you to stay connected with your vibrant alumni community that stretches around the world. Graduates, before I close, allow me one more message, one that's so important to me. I believe that we have an obligation to give to our community, as I know you have been doing while you've been studying here at Algonquin. I urge you to care passionately about the things that are important in this world. Share your talents and your gifts with others. Make a difference in your own way to create a better world for our children and for our grandchildren. You play such an important role in the future of our college and in ensuring that others can reap the benefits, as you have, of a quality and life-changing education. So let me share a favorite quote of mine from anthropologist and author Margaret Mead, who I think says it best. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. So graduates, I wish you much success, good health, and above all, happiness. This will always be your college, and I hope that when you come back to visit, or just think back on your time here, it will always feel a little bit like home. We won't forget you. Don't forget us. As a long-standing board member representing our Pembroke campus said at a convocation, be Algonquin proud, make Algonquin proud. Thanks very much. Merci. Miigwech.
Thank you, President Jensen, for your thoughtful remarks and words of wisdom to our graduates. We will now proceed with the conferral of an honorary degree. The college awards honorary degrees on occasion to acknowledge exemplary achievement in education, industry, community service, or other areas of leadership in our society. This honor is bestowed upon men and women who have made a difference in the lives of our students, our college, our country. Individuals who share the college's values of caring, learning, integrity, and respect, and who serve as shining examples of what is possible when one is committed to the betterment of our community and the world. Following the awarding of the honorary degree, our honorary will deliver the convocation address. At this time, I'd like to call upon Dr. Barb Folds, Dean of the Faculty of Health, Public Safety, and Community Studies, to step forward and introduce our honorary degree recipients.
Thank you, Claude. Dr. Jack Kitts, may I please ask you to rise. Madam President, members of the Board of Governors, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to present an individual who represents passion for education and devotion to community, Dr. Jack Kitts. As a physician and administrator, Jack has improved the lives of thousands of patients and staff and shepherded the creation of a world-class hospital in the capital. A 1980 graduate of the University of Ottawa, he chose medicine to change people's lives and to make a difference for families. Jack's passion for health education has been a cornerstone, working to build on long-standing relationships between Algonquin College and the area hospitals, and he describes that mentorship role as helping learners of today become the leaders of tomorrow. He was an early supporter and advocate for Algonquin's Healthy Living Education Initiative. Continued to support has fostered deep bonds between Algonquin and the Ottawa Hospital, including partnerships in nursing, paramedicine, respiratory therapy, and many other health-related programs. As the head of the Ottawa Hospital, his support for Algonquin and its students has grown. Jack's desire to bring about positive change has guided him as a doctor and a hospital leader, from serving as Vice President of Medical Affairs of a newly merged Ottawa Hospital to his ongoing 15 years as President and CEO. In his words, he can now make a difference for thousands of lives at a time by making decisions to improve the hospital for patients and families. Under his watch, the Ottawa Hospital has become widely recognized for world-class patient care, innovation, research, and of course, teaching. From embracing the next generation of medical technologies to cultivating the next generation of healthcare providers, Jack's service has been good medicine to the City of Ottawa. Madam President, members of the Board of Governors, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, in recognition of his achievements and his ongoing dedication to the profession and the community, I'm pleased to present the 2017 honorary degree recipient, Dr. Jack Kitts. Dr. Jack Kitts, by the authority of the Board of Governors and on behalf of President Jensen, the Algonquin College is pleased to confer upon you one of its highest honors, that of honorary degree. I now call upon Dr. Kitts to present the convocation address.
Thank you for that kind introduction, Dr. Folds, and thank you, President Jensen. Madam President, honored guests, faculty, family, friends, and of course graduates, let me begin by offering my warmest congratulations to all of you graduating today. As new graduates, you are about to embark on a great adventure, one that will define your personal and professional lives. You will make choices in the coming months and years that will have tremendous consequences. In the days ahead, there'll be the job you take and the opportunity you miss, the friends you make and the ones who fall away, the city you choose and the partner you choose. And for most of you, these life decisions lay ahead. What if I make the wrong choice, take the wrong turn? What if I miss my golden opportunity? What if my soulmate is the one who got away? Well, graduates, I think that's why I'm here. The convocation address is supposed to be a series of learned comments and life lessons meant to help you on your way. Some sage advice from an old guy like me. But here's the truth. We older types are pretty much still trying to figure things out. We are on that journey. We're simply at a different stage. But I believe there is something I've learned that has always served me well. It has helped me to make those choices you are now facing. And while it's not exactly a GPS, it is a kind of a built-in roadmap. So here it is. In all that you do, in the personal and professional choices that now lie ahead, live your values. Let your values guide you. I promise they will show you the way. Think of them as an internal Google map that will never, ever let you down. Let me share with you the 3 values that have guided me in just about every major life decision I have ever made. And just a moment ago, I learned that they are completely aligned with your values at Algonquin College. Compassion, integrity, and respect. I became a doctor, a husband, and father because of those values. And I became the president and CEO of the largest acute care hospital in Canada because of those values. Now, don't get me wrong. I did work hard, I studied hard, and I put in the necessary hours to perfect my craft and hone my talent. There is, after all, as you know, nothing in this life that comes without hard work and sacrifice. But compassion, integrity, and respect are what led me there and sustained me. Let me share what I mean. I grew up in Barry's Bay, a small town of 1,200 in the Ottawa Valley. There were 9 kids in my family, and when I turned 16, my dad passed away, suddenly and inexplicably. It was then that I learned the value of compassion and the strength that comes with it. Family, friends, and community came together, and through her grief, my mom demonstrated a strength and wisdom that lifted us all. I thought, as the oldest boy, I should get a job, step up, and support my family. Instead, she insisted I go away to school, and believe me, she practically had to drag me to the bus stop every Sunday night to send me back to Ottawa to attend class. You see, she knew what I didn't, that I had potential and I needed to go away, that I needed to pour my energy into something life-affirming. After my first year of medical school, I knew I had found my calling. Some people think I chose medicine, but with my mom's help, I think perhaps it chose me. But I can tell you that the values of integrity and respect were also born in those early days in Barry's Bay. Small towns are good places to learn about hard work, respect for people, no matter their position or station in life, and the importance of honesty and integrity. In small towns, your word is your bond, and a handshake is the only contract you'll ever need. So in the years that followed, these values led me on some remarkable journeys. A career devoted to saving lives and making people better. A career that would take unexpected turns into management roles and leadership positions. Compassion, integrity, and respect led me to all of those opportunities and became the foundation of meaningful relationships with my family, friends, colleagues, and yes, my patients. Now fast forward to 2001. The provincial government had merged several Ottawa hospitals and it wasn't going well. The CEO of the Ottawa hospital had just been fired when I was called into the provincial supervisor's office. Truth be told, I thought that perhaps I was about to be fired too. Instead, the strangest thing happened. He asked if I wanted to be the CEO. I hate to admit this now, but my first response was no, definitely not. I didn't think I could do it. And when I went home and told my wife what was happening, she said, "You?" But what the supervisor said next will stay with me forever. He told me that based on all of his research and observations, I was the one he was looking for. And I expected him to highlight my CV, my credentials, my education. But instead, he said it was my compassion and integrity and my respect for every single person regardless of their role in the hospital or in the community. It was my values that had brought me to the opportunity of a lifetime. So now is the part where I do offer some sage advice to guide you on your great adventure. And it's really, really simple. Know your values. Know who you are and what you stand for. Even when life is moving at lightning speed, you have to take the time to know yourself. And that's my wish for you, that you will find a way to define your values and live them, that they will help with both your big decisions and the smallest of gestures that matter so much in life. As graduates, you have chosen fields where you will encounter frightened and vulnerable people and people in crisis. Let your values set your course in all of those encounters, and I promise you, you will be a better professional and a better person. So congratulations on your accomplishments so far, and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Work hard, be open to opportunities, use your values as your own personal GPS, because if you live your values, who you are will ensure that whatever you do is fulfilling, meaningful, and successful. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Dr. Kitt, for your great words of wisdom that I know resonate with our graduates this afternoon, and we're absolutely proud to count you as a permanent member of our college community. Now I am pleased to call upon our valedictorian from the Police and Public Safety Institute. Riley Maitland is graduating today from the paramedics program. Riley is a straight-A student, a leader, a role model, and an inspiration to her classmates. Riley organized a meet and greet welcome event for first-year students, ensuring that all would have access to a mentor and a tutor. Riley has volunteered in countless initiatives while undertaking the paramedic program. She has dedicated numerous evenings and weekends helping first-year students master lab skills. She has excelled as a class representative and is an exceptional ambassador for the program. Riley has organized and participated in the Police and Public Safety Institute Women in Uniform event and is currently organizing a thank you barbecue for the Ottawa Paramedics Service preceptors who have taken Algonquin College students on placements. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Riley Maitland.
Hi, everybody. Madam President, honored guests, faculty, family, and friends, and of course, fellow graduates. I'm honored to be nominated and have been chosen as your valedictorian for this year. I'd just like to start off by congratulating everyone here today who's graduating from the Nursing Studies program in the Police and Public Safety Institute. I don't think I really have to explain how hard we all had to work to get here. I'm sure we all remember the grueling hours of lab practice and crazy scenario test days, all the fitness classes. Shout out to Police Foundations, I'm pretty sure you guys had a gym class like 3 times a day. All of the interview prepping, all of the endless amounts of group work that we had to do, working on car extrications and putting out fires, and who can forget about preceptorship, hospital clinicals, and of course, the very dreaded multiple choice questions. All this to say, in the past year or few years, depending what program you're coming from, a lot has happened that has shaped how we approach things. We've learned a number of valuable skills, we've gained some new perspectives, and we've made some lifelong friends who will also hopefully be our coworkers in the very near future. So ultimately, I think we've grown up, and I think we've learned a lot about ourselves. I know for myself personally, the college has really given me an opportunity to be part of a program that's not only challenged me academically, but has also kind of pushed me a little bit outside of my comfort zone. And as intimidating as that may sound, I couldn't be more grateful because I don't think that without I don't think with that extra push, I don't think I would have learned anything if I didn't have that. This type of learning environment can largely be attributed to our professors. They have an incredible ability to recognize our strengths and weaknesses individually, and they've worked with us very hard the past few years to help improve ourselves every time we set foot in that classroom or the lab or wherever it may be. So it's important to remember and to not forget that a great deal of our successes can be attributed to the opportunities and the guidance that have been provided to us by our professors. So thank you to the faculty. Additionally, we obviously can't forget about our loved ones and our friends and family who've been here to support us and love us throughout our years of study and who've always encouraged us to strive for the best. So thank you to our families. I'm sure most of us wouldn't be here without you. So thank you. So I don't have very much time left up here, but I'd just like to finish off real quick with a point that I made earlier about being pushed a little bit outside of our comfort zone. I am a strong believer that we sometimes need to embrace our fears a little bit, this being one of them of mine, public speaking. So for most of us, I think our biggest fear is failure. And I think sometimes we're so scared to make mistakes that we're just too afraid to try in the first place. There's a pretty famous quote that I've heard many times, and I've kind of tried to use it to help me, and hopefully you all find it very helpful. But the quote says, "Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and try to focus on what could go right." And I think that it sends a really great message, and I think that that's something that we need to focus on as young professionals coming into the workplace. If we continue to challenge ourselves and we continue to ask questions and we take risks and we try to learn new things, I truly do believe that we will have a lifelong career of learning, which I think at the end of the day is really the ultimate goal. So congratulations, class of 2017. You should all be incredibly proud of yourselves. You've all worked very hard to get here. I wish you the best in your future careers, and hopefully I run into most of you along the way. Thank you.
Thank you, Riley. I think she did quite well outside of her comfort zone. Don't you think? Yes? Great. Well, we now move to the part of the ceremony where we recognize you, our graduates. I invite family and friends to take pictures from your seats. Our photographer will also be taking a picture as each graduate is recognized by the president. I would like to once again call upon Dean Folds to please come forward and introduce the graduates of the Police and Public Safety Institute and Nursing Studies programs.
Thank you, Claude. I am pleased to be here on behalf of the staff and faculty of the Faculty of Health, Public Safety, and Community Studies, who are proud of all our graduates and feel privileged to be a part of their successful learning journeys. At this time, on behalf of Algonquin College, I'd like to acknowledge the commitment and successes of the Police and Public Safety Institute graduates, as well as the nursing program student graduates, and would ask them all to please rise. Madam President, each of these graduates has dedicated themselves to successfully completing the requirements of their program. These individuals are ready to make their mark in their chosen career. It is with great pleasure and honor that I recommend them for graduation. Thank you, graduates, and please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Folds. I will now ask President Jensen to step forward to receive all of the graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please ask that you withhold your applause until all the credentials have been presented so that we can hear the name of each graduate as they're being announced. However, a well-placed hoot or howl has never hurt anyone. Just like that, exactly. We'll now ask Professor Janet Krupe to please come forward and begin the presentation of the graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Community and Justice Service Program. Candace, you need to come back here and give me your card. Okay. Shannon Candace Alfonso. Brooke Buchanan. Alexandra Phyllis Kluche. Janine Elizabeth Connolly. Kayla Diane Marie Crooks. Seema Dadgar Kine. Geneviève Dagnon. Eva Davis. Sandra Dastanovich Draganovich. Anand Dubey. Hajar El Halali. Kiara Lynn Faulkner. Melanie Diane Faulkner. Kaylin Jean Frisk. Caitlin Diana Mary Gaskin. Courtney Ann Harmison. Gazella Carolina Iraheta. Micheline Lemieux. Andrew Lemila Abad. Darian Alyssa Violet Martel. Jennifer McKissick. Leanne Taylor Dorothy Meunier. Madeline Sophie Miller. Tayralee Robin Miller. Brittany Leanne Moore. Sydney Nguyen. Mark Gardner Noel. Nadine Okalik. Mackenzie Margaret O'Keefe. Monica Hulette. Dana Marie Anne Perron. Caitlin Allison Pepper. Shad Pierre. Vicky José Plante Brazo. Michael Redmond Quinlan. Miranda Lynn Raymond. Ian Edward Arthur Reed. Jessica Renault. Erica Shaniel Rogers. We would now like to offer special recognition for our next graduate, Benjamin Schell. Ladies and gentlemen, Convocation is also the occasion to present special awards to students who have excelled in their academic careers. One such award is the Police and Public Safety Institute Award, which is presented to a graduate of the school for superior scholastic achievement, participation in college activities, contributions to the maintenance of a learning environment in the classroom or in programs, and for community participation. At this point, I would like to invite Dean Folds to join President Jensen for the presentation of the Police and Public Safety Institute Award to this year's recipient, Benjamin Schell, graduate of the Community and Justice Services Program. Congratulations, Benjamin, and please cross the stage to receive your award and diploma. Congratulations again, Ben. Hi. Veronica Frances Tierer, honors. Victoria Venn, honors. Victoria Verbruggen, honors. Morgan Claire Wall. Ilona Zadovlovsky. At this time, I would like to call upon my colleague, Professor Jim Whittle, to continue announcing the names of our graduates. Jim?
So I'd like to announce the graduates of the paramedic program. Eric Paul Anderson, honors. Michael Edward Graham Barkley, honors. Zachary Cantor, honors. Taylor Adam Allen Cochran. John Michael Dodsworth. Greg David Donan. Emily Fullerton, honors. Stillian Galinov Georgiev, honors. Ashley Thomas Hajar. Thanks. Jordan Matthew Huff. Daniel William Kildee. Ni Lozon. Patrick Roger Leahy. Riley Elizabeth Maitland, honors. Madison Perry Marcotte. Gita Eileen Orchowski. Connor Alexander Payne. James Brian Crawford Pickup. Sarah Rashid. Yeah, for sure. Trevor John Rowe. James Nicholas Taylor, honors. Samantha Catherine Wright, honors. Nikita Yastrabov. Noor Assad Yunez. Tina Zurch. I'd now like to call upon my colleague from the Police Foundation's faculty, Judy Manhurst, to present the graduates of the Police Foundation's program.
Mashal Bandar Abdallah. Roxanne Akhtar. Melissa Akudinova. Akudinova. We said it before. Akudinova. We said it earlier. I apologize. Paul Andre Anka. Jacob Anderson. Jordan Akil Andrews. We'd like to now offer a special recognition for our next graduate, Shevard Asvar. Ladies and gentlemen, as previously mentioned, Convocation is also the occasion to present special awards to students who have excelled in their academic careers. In addition to the school-specific awards, there are a number of college awards which are open to all students and are presented during our various ceremonies. We are extremely pleased to be awarding one of these awards here today, the Robert C. Gillett Leadership Award. This award is given annually to a graduating student in a post-secondary or graduate certificate program who demonstrates exemplary volunteer leadership, which contributes to the overall Algonquin College experience. This year, the recipient of the Robert C. Gillett Leadership Award, Shevard Asvar, graduate of the Police Foundation's program. Congratulations, Shevard. Please cross the stage to receive your award and your diploma. Congratulations. Dustin Jonathan Atkinson. Perfect. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Daniel of Leachus. Honors. How are you? Angel Backman. Julie Carrie Ann Lucy Beaudry, honors. Trevor Yves Belanger. Ayub Banchala. Brian Brandon Bennett. Marwan Bansharif. Taylor Elizabeth Banucci. Amanda Marianne Buzanis. Adam Taylor Brady. Good job, Nick. Nicholas Kyle Brand. Congratulations. Bradley Patrick Brisson. Brandon Michelle Brunet. Sebastian Byers, honors. John Mitchell Canning. Luca Caparelli. Matthew Alexander Carlo. Jonathan Eric Carlson, honors. Craig Allen Carpenter. Andres Carosa. Andy Chor. Tristan Church, honors. Amber Ona Kendall Collins. Curtis Cecil Collins, honors. Matthew John Richard Connor, honors. Spencer Liam Cook. Luc Jean Deschamps, honors. Sarah Lanny Dore, honors. Ryan Wayne Down. Matthew William Doyle, honors. Marie Pascal Dumont, honors. Good. Juwan Richard Elliott. Sydney Sarah Caitlin Fenton. Ryan David Stanley Faubert. Jeremy Featherston. Sadi Mohammed Feta. Marie Daphne Saint-Jacques Gagne. Ashley Simone Gagnon, honors. Do you want the middle one? Okay. Prosper Kahunyu. Nolan Glenn Galbraith. Pardon? Good. Abbas Ibrahim Gandour. Matthew Alexander Godin. Good. Samantha Taylor Hamra. Bailey Marie Hardcastle. Ryan John Holder. Nice to see you. Amanda Ali Humani. Chad Alexander Horton. Nai Blue 2. Hi. Wahib Ibrahim. I'm going to do it. Ithirillingam. Kausikan Inthirillingam. Edward Angus Johnson. Yeah. Yes, I'm ready. Vidushan Kanaganayagam. Here we go. Two hard ones in there. Aswin Kanagaratnam. Bijan Okara. Janelle Kasigwa. Chake Soke. Connor John Kehoe, honors.
Thanks, Judy.
Mohammed Omer Khan. Jenna Alexa King. Karishma Kurich. Christian Ladasur. Charla Audrey Marie Landon, honors. Bryce Ronald Landry. Alexander David Richard Langdon. Kristen Michelle Larocque. Thank you. Michelle Louise Lavalley, honors. Alexander Lavoger, honors. Tristan John Gilbert LeBrun. Tristan John Gilbert LeBrun. Troy Richard Wilbrod Lefebvre. Thank you. Gabriel Richard Lemieux. Congratulations. Cassara Michelle Lessard. Alexandre Lortie. Kyle Russell Wayne Lunny, honors. At this time, I'd like to call upon my colleague, Professor Jill Reeves, to continue with the announcing the name of our graduates.
Michelle Jennifer McDonald, honors. Quinn John McDonald. Tiana McDonald McGrath. Allison McKay, honors. Gail Sarah McLeod. Rihanna Shaylin Marcellus, honors. Morgan Martin. David Mason. Kane Matthews. Kieran David Edward McCormick, honors. Haley Catherine Isabel McKenzie, honors. Jacinto Antonio Midieros. Etienne Joseph Meloche. Douglas Arnold John Moore. Keith Paul Montgomery, honors. Camille Moussa. Robert Dennis Mully, honors. Amelie Catherine Muncaster. Rahida Georgette Munoz Cahin. April Joy Myers. Alexander Newbar. Vivi Tran Nguyen. Aaron North. Kurt Warnold Nullis. Christopher Leroy O'Neill. Christopher Onis, honors. David Pegal. Tyler Pansell. Ryan Peaver. James Dennis Perry. Einer Resitrada, honors. Sophie Cynthia Richard. Devin Damian Riley. Connor Gordon Ritchie, honors. Céline Marie Roche Leclerc. William Mark Carr Roundtree. Connor Robertson. Jenny Sylvie Rabidou, honors. Autumn Tara Robin. Shirley Stephanie Rodriguez Lopez. Liam Thomas Rooney. Kaylin Roy. Dagan Sahal Mohammed. Terrence Leonard Savoy. Patricia Mercedes Schultz. Raquel Scarlett Simone Scott Tolson, honors. Kira Shaver. Jamie Lynn Simser, honors. Jivanjot Singh. Navjot Singh. Quinn Catherine Slater. Ben Thomas Smith. Jody Smith. Kiana Ashley Sprague. Matthew Harley St. John. Kimberly Ann St. Amour. Jaden Joshua Stevens. Jessica May Stewart. Nicole Helen Strasnicki, honors. Anil Subazioglu. Michelle Sukan. Joseph David Trick. Andy Roy Valentine. Tony Timothy B. Van Hooser. France Vanier. Isabella Rosemary Vigliotti. Matthew Thomas Vitez. Lou Ken Vo. Kristen Olivia Waterman. Andrew Leonard Lewis Whitlaw. At this time, I would like to call upon my colleague, Professor Dr. Ben Roebuck, to continue announcing the names of our graduates.
Alicia Kate Clayton, honors. Julia Elizabeth Deacon, honors. Amanda Dolan. Sydney Heather Drew, honors. Troy Arquette Francis. Alma Guadalupe Galicia Trujillo. Miriam Gosselin Bissonnette, honors. Colin Mitchell Jacobs. Betsy Coapit. Allison Laird, honors. Tiffany Elena Lindsay, honors. Sierra Barbara Amber Lodge. Serena Lynch, honors. Bailey McBride, honors. Nicolette Michelin McCarthy, honors. Ashley Ann McCullough, honors. Mallory McNichol, honors. Shane John Monahan. Leah Carol Moody, honors. Justin Gordon Ness. Sebastian Harvey Ness. Stephanie Sapienza, honors. Lauren Alexandra Walker, honors. Taylor Jane White. Vanessa Gabrielle Wilton, honors. Melinda Wood, honors. At this time, I'd like to call on my colleague Louise to continue announcing the names of our graduates.
And I'm here to call the graduates of the Practical Nursing Program. Ala Abu Harb. Ramil Lakasandil Abello. Emily Aguiar. Harwin Pedican Alipta. Mercy Ajalaku Amos. Pranny Adasanashtit. French or English? Nathalie Geneviève Banville. Cynthia Lenana Bautista. Bimla Kumari Berklakati. Natalia Bertsava. Tatiana Cadet. Jingle Bell Chen. Laura Elizabeth Ann Conrad. Leslie Deanne Jendoy Dandan. Lucas Defaria Gonsalves. Alexis Janine Dennison. Adama Diallo. Kayla Lisa Dornward. Kayla Marie Duguay Mesman. Matthew David Ellison. Meskarim Faisa. Morgan Jamie Fowler. Katia Garcia. Jen Sahara Garnicia. Melissa Lee Glover. Andrew Gurung. Rosemary Salo Hachu. Emma Beryl Hansen. Amanda Diane Hayes. Eliza Heineman. Sylvia Hurtado Pierta. Malin Salmon Jaramillo. Frenimol Jack Khalil Sikaria, honors. Nydia Ann Joshi. Nirma Kandel. Lovejit Kaur. Mina Kim. Stephen Curtis Kimball, honors. Anna Kuznicek. Joan Lawrence Laurent. At this time, I would like to call upon my colleague, Professor Nod Nguyen, to continue announcing the names of our graduates.
Katrina Lim. Peng Liu. Peng Yu Liu. Heather Lee McMaster. Rubina Mashe. Ayub Musa. Ihisa Narula. Vaishaliban Apeskuma Navadia. Holly Mary Nix. Diosefil Pacada. Amonat Pan. Ruiki Pan. Kamala Paudel. Joanne Perez. Bianca J. Fan Bob Samble. Stephanie Marie Phillips. Babina Pudel. Iran Ritchie. Nathalie Marie Hélène Saint Laurent. Walid Atif Sanalat. Gracia Mulongo Sabareme. Emma Elizabeth Sell. Keshu Sharma. Nikita Karishma Singh. Asi Lika Sok. Elliot Finn Stryford. Tanya Marie Sullivan. Leah Grace Aldia Tarazana. At this time, I would like to call upon my colleague, Professor Jackie Kummer, to continue announcing the names of our graduates.
Zeta Otahan Fano. This is a program change, practical nursing to Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Grace Arlt. Program change, orientation to nursing in Ontario for nurses. Courtney Foyer, honors. Rajiv Kar Jawar, honors. Joshna Naranha, honors. Nicole Lynn Payne. Program change to personal support worker. Pamela Nyoy Anoya. Maria Barrera Barrezi. Amanda Coleman. Jasmine Dawn Coney. Madison Sarah Kumar. Olivia Janelle Dunn. Madeline Olivia France. Scotland J. Gadet. Lorena Ramos Gutierrez. Mallory Jean Hunter. Mackenzie Marissa May Hutt. Leanne Christina Lecomte, honors. Thashari Lakshika Kutapataya, honors. Christina Marie McIntosh. Shauna McIntosh. Ego Okanakawa. Daniel Ferreira. Anurati Manyoiha. Good, how you doing? Amanda Martell. Marcel Medina. Roxanne Ned Richards, honors. Asmahan Othman. Tess Caitlin Parker, honors.
Kimberly Tammy Picard. Huguette Pierre Louis. Taylor Lee Power, honors. Zoe Robin Prest, honors. Stephanie Reed. Jessica Robert. Jessica Morgan Robitaille, honors. Kirthana Satkunarash. Rebecca Maria Simon. Jara Caitlin Stewart, honors. Sandra Ann Tanasco, honors. Ashley Rose Thibault. Henry Dispo Tran. Catherine Tranter Abt, honors. Program change, registered practical nurse operating room. Donna Marie Elogok. Ramelin Abello. Chester Vincent Gonzalez. For those who are able, may I please ask the graduates of the Police and Public Safety Institute and the Nursing Studies program to rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the Algonquin class of 2017.
Thank you. Please be seated. So, congratulations once again, graduates, and congratulations to our two award recipients, Benjamin Schell and Shavar Asvar. Yes. Let's show also our appreciation to the faculty members who announced the name of our graduates. Thank you. So we've come to the end of this afternoon's program. There are many within the college who work hard behind the scene to plan and coordinate such an event, and although there are too numerous to mention, I would like to take a moment and thank them for their efforts. Thank you. It has been a definite pleasure to celebrate with you today, and it's my pleasure to welcome you, our graduates, as our newest member of the Algonquin Alumni Association. So how about you stand one more time so that we can recognize you this time as alumni, please. Yes. Thank you. Please be seated. As President Jensen said during her address, We wish you all the best success, and we want to be able to share in your success, so don't hesitate to send your stories and stay connected with us through our alumni website. As we come to the end of our program, we invite all of you, graduates, as well as your families and friends, to gather in our foyer to continue celebrating. There you'll find several areas where you can take pictures. We do need to ask you to please leave your academic gowns with our team before you leave this level. However, there will be gowns and regalia available in the tent outside for those wanting to take pictures there. Many thanks to you, our graduates, and to your families and friends for joining us today and for making this ceremony a happy occasion for us all. So congratulations and best wishes. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I ask that you please stand and remain standing until the end of the recession party, the faculty, and the graduates. Thank you, and have a great afternoon.